May is Stroke Awareness Month in the United States, and to raise awareness, Post Stroke shared stories, tips, and advice about the stroke recovery process from survivors and healthcare professionals around the world during the entire month. I have taken all of those videos and compiled them here so that you can watch them all. I hope you enjoy them and get inspired. And a huge thank you to everyone who participated and shared their story. Enjoy.
Occupational therapy for my affected hand. I try to stack, or I'm going to stack, these coins. You should get different types of coins, especially the quarters and the dimes that have ridges on them, so it feels different when you actually have it in your hand versus the pennies and the nickels, but they don't have any ridges. But what I do is I take my coins and I try to put them in my hand, like so, and stack it. This is a great tool for you to use to find out how your affected hand is coming along.
Hi everyone, I'm Georgie, I'm a stroke survivor, and I'm here to tell you quickly my favourite tip for making home recovery as enjoyable as possible. And my tip is quite simply that: make it fun, whether that's putting on your favourite music, wearing your favourite gym gear, doing it in your favourite location in the house, rewarding yourself after. How can you make it so appealing that you want to keep showing up every day?
Hi, I'm Emily, and here's some helpful advice from a 2-time brain aneurysm survivor. Do not compare yourself. That's to your peers, to your family, people without disability, and most specifically, your former self.
Hello, my name is Blair Hennessy. I'm a physical therapy student at Western University. May is Stroke Awareness Month, and a message I'd like to send along to you all is to try and remain consistent with your recovery. I know it's really easy for me to say, but it's very hard to do. But just show up. Some days are not going to be your best days. But if you can put forward just a small step on that day, it'll surely compound into something much larger down the road. So stay consistent and celebrate the small wins.
Hi, my name is Joy and I'm a stroke survivor. Stroke recovery is a marathon, it's not a sprint. You just have to go through the process and be willing to accept the small wins every day. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, that you can't walk, that you can't do any of the sporting activities you did before. Just do whatever you feel is good for you. Just trust the process and enjoy the new you.
My name's Cleana. I had a stroke in May 2017. Not gonna lie, having a stroke is hard. I am recovering. I'm recovering quite well, but I've also accepted that I am going to be recovering for the rest of my life. And that's okay. I've also learned that patience is very worthwhile, especially when dealing with fatigue or dealing with the cognitive differences or the sensory processing issues that I experience now. Patience and understanding from me, and also when people are patient with me, make such a difference.
As an occupational therapist, I've been with hundreds of survivors going through their stroke recovery experience. One piece of advice I have is to make room for all the feelings. You're going through an incredibly difficult experience. Know that there is immense hope in recovery because that's what our brains and bodies are wired to do. And also, you are going through loss and change. It's okay to grieve that. It's not a weakness. And on the other side of that is more healing and meaningful living.
So we are going to talk about changes to your vision after a stroke. There are some common deficits that we find after a stroke. One is peripheral vision loss, central vision loss, inattention to one side or changes in the way we perceive one side of our body, seeing double, and weakness in certain eye muscles. If you find that these things are happening to you, bring it up with your physician and they will connect you with someone that can help address these issues.
Hi, I'm Clive. I'm a stroke survivor. My message really is to anyone out there is never give up, keep trying. The doctors really don't know how much you're going to improve over time or even over what period of time. I've been lucky enough to be involved with Elise and post-stroke as a director and board member. Please get on board and donate if you can. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Tara. I work as an occupational therapist in Australia working with stroke survivors. I often give home exercise programs to my clients to have them complete exercises and practice their daily activities at home. Neuroplasticity tells us that this practice and repetition is key. It is how the brain learns new pathways and connections and how we can make improvements with both use of our upper limb and doing our daily activities in general. So my biggest tip for home recovery is complete the program given to you and practice, practice, practice.
Hi, I'm Dana. I'm 30 years old and I had my stroke when I was 27. I just wanted to tell you that it gets better. As cliche as it sounds, it gets better. Your life will get better. You may lose family and friends along the way in your journey of healing after the stroke, but the people who stay are your village for life. Hold on to them and fight for yourself. Do you for you. You will get back to work. You will get back to being social. It's worth it.
I'm Beth Harris and I had a stroke at 29. My advice for home recovery is to ask for help. Don't feel that you need to do everything. When I came home, I was not able to make phone calls. I was not able to do basic functions, and luckily I had someone at home that would advocate for me and do those things for me. Find those people, find that community.
Hi, I'm Sheila from Queensland, Australia. 10 years post-stroke, I still struggle with fatigue, more cognitive brain fatigue than physical fatigue, and sensory overload issues. So the important way to manage this is simply take yourself out of noisy situations, reduce technology, and rest if you must. That's okay to do so. It does get better, so stick with it. Thank you.
Shortly before my 44th birthday, on the 22nd of July 2010, I had a severe stroke. I could only say 3 words when I came to: yes, no, and my brother's name. Could barely walk. And my right hand side, my dominant side, was affected. Still is. I have, had, and continue to have cognitive issues. But I've felt safe as my friends and my brother were peering down on me, and I felt held and cherished. When you leave the rehab facility, I would advise you to write everything down or record it on your phone so you can refer back to it when necessary. Don't give yourself a hard time if, or rather when, you don't feel like you're doing your exercises. We all want to get better. That goes without saying. But you are bigger than your stroke, and other things will get in the way. So go easy on yourself. Practice self-love. And if you can take pictures of your progress, it's nice to see how much progress you've made. Self-help tips. You just have to let go of the way things were before. Breathe and go for walks in the fresh air. It will clear your mind. Practice, practice, and some more practice. Thank you.